Hello, how's everyone doing? It's been a long time. Hopefully, the sound is working. We're streaming through YouTube because OBS jacked up their prices, and I don't stream enough to justify paying OBS the money that they want. Happy Thursday and beyond. Just catching up with the FOC. It's been a while. A little Gatorade. What have I been doing? I've been playing some games, and doing some collecting. I've collected some sports cards. We're going to show that off. We went to Nurse Teresa and I. We met Samoa Joe, the wrestler, down in Connecticut. And we went to it's not Comic-Con, Terrificon it was called, at Mohegan Sun. That was a lot of fun. Posted a picture of that to my Facebook friends. What was it? Oh, I bought my first dice roller. We did show that off on the channel with I believe that was the 61 Yankees and the 27 Yankees Strat. But this we picked up at Terrificon. Not a big dice roller guy, but I did like the sound of it. So first I got this, the Goblin box thing, and then you just put this like this. Or you can use this by itself. It's kind of cool. It makes a lot of noise. This one makes a lot of noise by itself. And again, we're streaming through YouTube, so I can't put your I'll read your stuff, but I can't put it up. I'll figure out something. So it's a dice goblin. They really didn't have any sports dice rollers or towers. This is mainly for, what was it, Dungeons and Dragons stuff, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Dog hair all over the place. This is my messy room. Eventually I'll clean it up. So dice goblins, that was pretty cool. Pick that up. Big Planet of the Apes fan, right? Like to say hello to Uncle Dave Gardner, Pesky Pole, Todd B, and Brock Riblet. And again, I can't do what we normally do because this is not StreamYard, because they jacked their prices up. Not paying them. So we'll figure out something. The picture quality should be really good, though. When you stream through YouTube this way, the picture quality is really good. It's just I can't bring anybody on, but no one wants to come on anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so I've always liked Planet of the Apes. There's stuff I remember as a kid. You had stuff on my bucket list are really easy. It's not like go to Hawaii, you go here, do this. My bucket lists go back to my childhood. And I said, I remembered I had this Planet of the Apes, one of the few comics I had, and I want it. And I actually picked this up on eBay. Actually already read it. And I believe this is from I want to say 75 or 76. I should open that up. But I got this one too. I love the artwork. And they had a normal Planet of the Apes story, and then they go with the goofiness. So this one I had as a kid. This one I did not, but I love that artwork. I mainly bought it for the artwork. Got it very reasonable. But I've been trying to get Stan Lee did Marvel did Planet of the Apes comics. So when we went to Terrificon at the Mohegan Sun, pardon me looking away, the first thing I did when I walked in, there's comics, there's all kinds of stuff. I go right over. We go to the first one. I'd like to say hello to Aaron Reed. Hope all as well as he says hello, Brock Riblet. Been missing these streams. Good to see you tonight. Thank you very much. Pesky Pole says, Al, I've missed you. Thank you. And Dave Gardner is listening in the car, so drive safely, Dave. So the last time I was at a Comic-Con, and that was in Boston, and it was a Comic-Con. We met my nephews and my brother. My nephew, my brother-in-law took me, and we met William Shatner. I have a picture of him from way back when. That was cool. Many years ago. That's when I was still a character on Phil the Issue Guy shows. And if you haven't checked out his wonderful YouTube channel, it's a lot of fun. Check that out. I've been on that for a long time. But I was a character. I used to be a guest and a call-in guest where I do voices and stuff. It was fun, having fun. Was he able to meet his co-host Joe Dirty Locks? That was a lot of fun, but that was many years ago. So when I went to the Boston Comic Con, I couldn't find any Planet of the Apes comic books. I was like, oh yeah, Planet of the Apes comic books. Couldn't find it. So as soon as I walked in to Mohican Sun with Terrificon, went up to the first, and there's comic book booths all over the place and merchandise and action figures. It was a lot of fun. Nurse Teresa and I went with little Wyatt, my stepdaughter, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. We had a lot of fun amongst other people. So it was a good time. Then we had a nice lunch there. So I go to the first booth. They don't have any. They don't even know what the hell they kind of know what I'm talking about, but not really. I'm like, no, I want the old ones, Stan Lee. And they're like, oh yeah, no one has those. I go to the couple more booths down, and I see some old comics, and I ask the guy, I say, hey, do you have Stan Lee comics? He goes, oh yeah, we've got them all. So I jumped right away. They only had 2 series, like 12 comic books. So of course I go, do you have all 6? And they're in pretty good condition. And the prices on here is not what I paid. I actually made a deal. So these are the first. The story gets funny because I didn't want to shop around. You should shop around, people. So these are the first 6 comic books of the Planet of the Apes series. And again, I didn't pay that because I negotiated for the whole bundle. And Stan Lee. I believe these are 1975. I haven't really opened these up. They're all in color. They're pretty nice. Actually, I should open one up, but we'll. So this is the first one. Issue 1. So I have all 6 issues, right? And I'll show you them all if you care. But again, this is just stuff I'm collecting on my bucket list of things. Hello, Todd B., JT Dutch, and Bernard Strom. Sports replay. Great hat. Patriots hat, of course. I agree, Bernard Strom. Maybe we'll win 3 games this year. Quarterback's not looking too bad. Todd B says, I even had Planet of the Apes. I love the trading cards. I had those too. I wish I still had them. Yep. I had the trading cards. My trading cards over from the TV show. They have trading cards from the original movie and since then. JT Dutch. Hello there, Al. Hope things are going well. Well, things are going. They're going. RJL Network. Our good friend Robert. Check out that channel and subscribe. So you have issue 1. So again, I negotiated for all 6. I did not pay the price because I was buying all 6. So I did a little negotiating. So you got issue 1. Again, I love the artwork, and they're all color inside. So I have all 6 issues, right? Here's issue 1. Yeah, I know this is riveting. You guys don't care, but I'm just showing it. Issue 2. And again, these are Stan Lee. I'm going to say 1975. I'm pretty sure it's 75. Marvel Comics. Issue 3. I have sports cards too. Don't worry, people. Issue 4. And basically, it's the Planet of the Apes movie. They do it through the comic. There's no surprises. A couple of different. Issue 5. And issue 6. Okay. So I bought those. I love the artwork. Like I said, these were the ones I got these off eBay. This one I actually had as a kid. These I always wanted as a kid. This one I did not have, but I just, I got a bundle deal with that. Okay. So now we go a little farther down, and I'm happy. Then we go see Samoa Joe. We get a picture with the wrestler. Very nice guy. Had a good time with that. Look around. Again, there's stuff, and you're looking, and we met the kid from Stranger Things, the pizza kid with the long hair. That was fun. So we did that, and we're walking around looking at stuff. Everyone's having a good time. Sergeant Slaughter, I was wearing a flag kind of shirt. I didn't realize it was really Sergeant Slaughter. He came up to me. He says, "I can get behind that shirt." I go, "USA, baby, all the way." And then I realized, I just thought it was someone dressed up like Sergeant Slaughter. Then I walked by, and he's in his booth, and it's Sergeant Slaughter. That was hilarious. So that was kind of cool. So now remember, when I was looking for these Planet of the Apes comic books a long time ago, no one had them. So again, when I get to like the fourth, fifth booth, the guy says he had them. He says, "I have all 6. The first series, the first, I jumped at him. I bought them all. And again, I negotiated. So what are you going to give him if I buy a bundle? I buy all 6. I go, I want all 6. So I got them. And he's like, "Oh, you can sell them for," I'm like, "I'm not selling these things." And again, that was his sales pitch. You can make money off of it. And I was like, I just want them. So now we go look at other stuff. My stepdaughter finds something. We get we get stuff for Wyatt and stuff, my grandson. And then Teresa goes, "Hey, I think they have Planet of the Apes comic books over here." So I'm like, "Oh, those are the new ones. I don't want that stuff." And the guy goes, "Oh, I got the series." I go, he says, "I have the Stan Lee, the run 1 and 2, all 12 comics." I said, "Oh, you do?" Now I'm thinking it's going to be this elaborate price, right? So I have series 1 and 2. I'm not going to open it up but basically the first 6, as I stated, is Planet of the Apes. And then the second 6 beneath the Planet of the Apes. Okay. And I got it for a lot less than I paid for those 6. And I'm sitting there going, but who knew? Who knew? Now I have doubles in them. So I'm happy about that. So anyway, Planet of the Apes, the artwork's great. I have to say, though, these might be in a little better condition, like better graded. But I don't really care about that stuff. I really don't know about that stuff. Cutter Historical, how you doing? Hope all is well. So that's that. And because we bought some comics from that other gentleman, and my stepdaughter bought some comics, I could pick something free. So I picked Godzilla. And we didn't pay 20 because, again, we got it free. Buy 2, get 1 free. But it had to be within a certain price range. And these are not old at all, but I bought them for the artwork. There's 4 comics in here. There's Godzilla, greatest monster ever. Ever. Misunderstood at times. Sometimes Tokyo needs to be squished. And then here's his son. If you didn't know that, this is Godzuki. Godzilla was a single parent. His wife left him, I believe, for King Kong. But this, Godzuki. Anyway, so I picked that up. So those are the comic things I picked up. Now, I have been collecting here and there, and I like to say thank you to Bernard Strum. He got me off, starting off on the collecting of baseball cards I wanted, and just cards in general. And I got a bunch of boxing cards. I've already shown those, and I'll just show this one again. God, my room is messy as I hit the thing. This was a great card here. It's a Topps Rocky Marciano card. And they were just like 50s athletes and stuff. But I have more down here. I've shown those off, but I just wanted to show you that. So I've been collecting unique cards that I like. I'm going to do something with. Oh, I forgot. I got to get my Flutie Flakes. God damn it. I forgot to get those. I will get those, actually. Because I'm doing a montage to Doug Flutie. So these are, and I've shown these off before, but so I was like, ooh, Ted Williams. Again, these aren't old cards. This was redone, but it's a beautiful card, right? And then this one I've not shown off yet. That's Push 'Em Up Tony Lazzeri. Again, these are not old cards. I do have some decent old cards, though. One of my all-time favorite athletes, as you know, along with Ted Williams, Arnold Palmer. There's a lot of glare on those, huh? Let me do that. Mark the Bird Fidrich. So these are ones I've already, I'm just in case people haven't seen them. I know people like to look at cards. And I got to have my Dominic DiMaggio again. This is a Donner's. It's just a reprint of, let's see, what year is that? Oh, no, this is a Panini. But that's pretty cool. Dominic DiMaggio. I'm gonna look to pick up a few more Bobby Orr cards, but this was a good year for Bobby. I do have Bobby Orr in a Blackhawks uniform somewhere. I've been trying to get a Wilt Chamberlain card with the Philadelphia Warriors, but even again, this is not an old card, but this is a beautiful card. As you know, I'm a big Wilt Chamberlain fan. Cutter Historical says, I was at the Kitchener Comic Con, volunteered for a few hours, and got to go to the Degrassi panel. That's a show you like. Yeah, you do your show. You do a talking show on that, a discussion on that. I have a video about the experience on my channel, Al. My Degrassi Comic Con experience, November 2nd, 2024. Great. David Selinsky, how you doing? I'll have to check out that video. So again, these are just, you guys have seen most of these. This is this one. This is that hologram. I don't think it's it's like there. Yeah, anyway, George Foreman, Holyfield. I also have the regular card of that. Sweetness, Walter Payton. I got this at a hobby shop near me. Then we have our OJ cards. I got these at the hobby shop too. So, I like OJ. I have this, one of my favorite cards. This is the 1973 card when he rushed for 2,003 yards. The real 1973 card. And it's in very good shape. I shouldn't say very good shape, but that's cool. And my good friend in Florida sent me this one way back when. So those are the OJ cards. So then I wanted to collect the whole 1976 Patriots. I've shown them off. So I did that. Here are the 1976 Patriots. I collected every card. And again, when you collect football cards, it's not like every player. So I basically printed this up from eBay. I mean, this is the card, but I mean, I had my little checklist that I did a print up to make sure I got every card, which I did. And I actually have doubles because I forgot I had some in the cart. One I forgot I had in the cart, so I had doubles. And then Russ Francis I have doubles of because I forgot I had two in the cart. And Sam Hunt never came, so I bought another one. And then it finally came because it kind of got lost in the mail, so I have two of those. But you have Julius Adams. Oh, it's Julius Adams. He's the doubles. I'm sorry. It's not Sam Hunt. So I have Julius Adams. Sam Adams. Not the beer. Don Calhoun. What a fun team, 1976. And I got it cheap off of I got the APA season off with the extra players too. I think he came out. I think 76 came out in 79. So it's the old APA set. And if you're interested, APA restock 1977. If you want to purchase something from APA and you like 1977, Sam Bam Cunningham, Tim Fox, great safety. Russ Francis. Second Russ Francis. Leon Gray. Steve Grogan. And then I bought this special Steve Grogan card. 1976 record breaker. 12 rushing touchdowns for a quarterback. The Sugar Bear. Ray Hamilton. Anyway. All-Pro John Hanna. All-Pro Mike Haynes. Try not to glare to get that. Bob Howard. Sam Hunt, Andy Johnson, who I believe was a quarterback at Georgia, turned into a running back. Bill Lankaitis, Prentice McRae, Tony McGee, backup quarterback Tom Owen, Mike Patrick, not that Mike Patrick. The kicker John Smith, who I like to make fun of. Daryl Stingley, the Rabbit Randy Vitaha, and Steve Zabel, linebacker. So I said, well, then I want to collect the 1967 Red Sox, right? Haven't really done that yet because the cards I can't find decent enough at the price I want. Again, I don't need to spend I'm not spending an outrageous amount of money. I try to get them for a couple of bucks here and there. And I just lost one of my cards here. All right, so those I've shown off before. I have brand new cards. So I said, Jesus, I don't have a card of this guy, a card of that guy. Again, this is, God damn it, Alex, stop dropping stuff. I'm out of practice here. All right, here we go. It's Julius Adams. Okay. All right. What was cool, one of the card vendors on eBay, when I bought a lot of Patriot cards from him, sent me for free, customer service people, some free Patriot cards. I really love this card. I've shown these off before, so he sent me some free Patriots card. That's nothing. I mean, nothing special, but that was nice of him. So he sent me a bunch of free Patriot cards. This is my favorite of them. Fitzer Brown, Hasselbeck, Bob Howard from the 76 team, and this is 77. Irvin Fryer, that's cool. And Jerome Henderson. Anyway, so he sent me some free cards. Again, these are from before. So I got in the card collecting mode. I'm just showing you stuff that I've already shown, but in case you haven't seen it. I do have new cards I'm going to show you, and then we'll get back to the chat, see what's going on with everybody. Got a Willie McCovey card, shown that before. Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan. Just things, I like to look at them once in a while. They make me happy. Again, I told you there's a reason why I bought this Thurman Munson card. And let's see. And I asked this before. Let's see. What's unique about this card? What's unique about this Thurman Munson card? Let's see if you guys know that. I'm pretty sure you guys do. What else do we have here? So I started collecting old Red Sox cards. Just stuff I wanted. This is the 1976. But what's unique about it, Sports Time Machine? About this card. Okay. And I like Thurman Munson. He has a beard. So this had to be spring training. Facial hair. Bernard Strom's got it. That's why I bought this. I'm like, hey, he's got a beard. That's cool. Anyway, so then this is ERA leaders. 1976, the Bird. 1978, you got to have a Jim Rice card in the collection. Sorry about the glare. I didn't realize they were going to. I should have thought about that. Then you have runs batted in. I've shown these before. I'm just showing them quick. Home run leaders, 78. This 1967. I was so happy. What a reasonable price, too. And again, these things aren't mint, but I mean, they're not bad. Carl Yastrzemski, Triple Crown year. This one I got at the hobby shop, the Buma. Tony Canigliaro got off eBay, 1967. Rookie card, eBay. Good friend Bernard Strom sent me this card. Greatly appreciate that. Enrico Petrocelli, 1968. The Monster, Dick Raditz. And the rookie card or the Red Sox rookies. 1967 Red Sox rookies. Mikey Andrews, Reggie Smith. All right, so, those are, so you see where my head's at with the collecting. Let's put these back. I'll organize them again after. I found another box of cards. They're back there. I forgot to pull them out. I was going to show some of them. They're beautiful. Forgot I even had them. It's amazing what you forget you have. So, these are things that are on my bucket list, right? Alternate history says, imagine telling a man you can't have a beard. Can't have a beard with the Yankees. That's all right. You gotta have some traditions. You gotta have some, that's their thing. And you know what? You want to play for the Yankees? That's what they say. You don't want to play for the Yankees? That's fine too. So let's put these back. Back where we started. Here we go round again. Day after day. Do it again. Who sang that song? I kind of butchered the second part. But who sang that song? Back where we started. Here we go round again. Day after day. Do it again. All right. Now. The new stuff. All off eBay. Michael Terranova, how you doing? Hope all is well. I was watching your game the other day, Mike. I was trying to go in your chat. It wouldn't let me. I was like, that's strange. It let me like it, but it wouldn't let me. You're doing a card and dice game the other Friday night, Saturday night. These are the Patriots cards. Let's put those back here. Yeah, YouTube's kind of weird. I tried to go another person's chat. I was like, I wonder, I got banned? I was kind of laughing at myself, but it let me like it, so I couldn't have got banned, I don't think. And if the person banned me, I don't know why. And if they did, fuck them. Whatever. I've never been mean to them. But some people are just odd ducks. I never had a Larry Bird card. Right? Yeah, it was strange. So this is Larry Bird. I'm still trying to get a certain Larry Bird card. So this is Larry Bird, obviously. One of the greatest basketball players ever. And the year, this is, I can't. 88, 89. Coming towards the end of an illustrious career. Actually, he was hurt. He was hurt in 88, 89. Only played 6 games. 6 games, averaged 19.3 points. The year before, 29.9, almost 30 points a game. I've been trying to get his rookie card, but it's tough to find. And when you do find it, they want a lot of money. I don't need it that bad. This was kind of cool. Again, I've never seen this, so it's kind of unique. This is a Kellogg's card. Indiana State. I love this card. I always, when I look for cards, I want something unique. And I thought, oh, that's unique. So I picked up 2 Larry Bird cards. JT Dutch says, Bird's probably the best all-around player all time if you're looking at peak value. Jim L, hope all as well. So I was real happy about that. You know what I don't have? I don't have a Tom Brady card. 2007, threw for 50 touchdowns. Now this is Topps, but they have a lot of different Topps 2007 cards. And these are all really, God, this one might only been a couple of bucks. It's a beautiful card too. These new cards are just absolutely phenomenal. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. Sorry. These new cards are just phenomenal how beautiful they are. I mean, this is from 2007, legit 2007. I had my eye on another one. Now, this is not, I like Joe Namath too. This is a Panini from 2021. I like the card. I had my eye on a 1972 Joe Namath. I think it's 72, and he's wearing like a knit cap. It says Joe, red and green, like white with a green stripe, and then it says Joe. As soon as they knock the price down, because on eBay, if you like something, they'll sometimes knock the price down, but there's other people watching it too. I went to go buy it, was gone already. So now, love Doug Flutie. I'm still looking to get some Doug Flutie Canadian Football League cards. Todd B says, I love watching players talk about Bird and his trash talking on YouTube. All those are fun videos. I do dislike, not those videos, but I hate reaction videos with people who don't know shit about shit. I was watching people. You're telling me you're a basketball fan and you really don't know about Larry Bird, or you don't know about Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson, or what the hell kind of basketball fan are you? You're a boxing fan. You don't know really about Jack Johnson, Muhammad Ali. Well, Muhammad Ali, they kind of know about. Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis. Last night I was like, something caught my eye, a reaction video. It was Rocky Marciano, so I'm watching it because actually I wanted to watch it for I actually found the documentary. They're all watching they're watching a documentary. And I found the documentary, so I'm going to watch that. And these people are idiots. They don't know who's that. I'm talking to myself. That's Joe Louis he's fighting. And who's that? Oh, who are these guys he's fighting? You do a reaction video, you don't know what the fuck you're looking at? And these people get a gazillion views. I'm like, people are stupid. The crap people watch on YouTube. Don't watch. I mean, a reaction video and you have no clue what you're looking at. And they're trying to be authentic. They're so full of shit. Anyway, they don't know who Joe Louis really is. They don't know Jack Johnson. What kind of fan are you? Do you does it have to be in the last 3 years that you know anything? The basketball one, okay, here's a difference with me and probably a lot of people in this chat. When I was a kid and I didn't know something, I looked it up in the library or the almanac. Who is this? Or I'd ask my mom, my dad or my brother or my uncles, who is this? What were they like? And then I want to read about them. These idiots have the internet. You can you got the encyclopedia at your fingertips, right? You can see people play. You can read about them, right? Not that everything's accurate, right? Unless you're going on certain sites. And they don't do it. They have no clue. And they go, well, I'm just my first look. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Regardless of if they're black, white, Hispanic, but they're fucking stupid. Well, they don't know. One guy goes, well, if Floyd Mayweather would beat him. I go, really? Floyd Mayweather is going to beat a heavyweight? Don't think so. Don't think so. And I like Floyd Mayweather. I mean, listen, never was beat. Floyd Mayweather. Rocky Marciano never beat. Joe Calzaghe never beat. Seems like they're the guys who take the most crap. Makes me laugh. Anyhow, don't give a hoot. Don't pollute, right? Something like that. Anyway, so JT Touch says, agree 100%. I just, the reaction videos are really just bullshit. Some of them are good. I shouldn't say that. Some of them are really good. I enjoy that. Some of them, when you don't, here's my point. Reactions, some people watch a movie for the first time. Those are interesting. I just like, hey, watch a little bit. I want to see what they're going to say because it's interesting, especially if they're watching. Then the other one, I can't watch anything in black and white. It distracts me. Then why are you watching it? Don't watch it, right? Alternate History says, you can watch Willie Mays or Rocky Marciano. It's incredible the stuff you can watch. That's why I don't understand when someone, okay, I guess I'm the opposite. Like, I don't really watch a lot of sports anymore. I follow it through reading and stuff. But if someone says, oh, so-and-so did something, I look it up. I go read about the player. I'll watch his highlights, right? These people who do these reaction videos, they're a joke, most of them. They're a joke. And they have, and I could care less because I don't make any fucking money on YouTube. I waste more money, for what I do occasionally get paid. And I don't care. I don't do it for that. So if these people are making, I sit there and go, how the hell do people watch this crap? I mean, I turned off like 5 of them. There was a couple of them that were okay. I sat there because, they're doing legit. Other people are just doing it for effect. And that's what our society has come down to. They can't fucking focus for more than fucking 3 to 4 minutes, Anyhow, I'm in a swearing mood. This is definitely going to get demonetized. I don't care. Doug Flutie. Love Doug Flutie. USFL Topps card. Doug Flutie. Sweet. Hi, Arnold Hunter. How you doing? So I'm still going to pick up some more Doug Flutie cards. And then this is Buffalo, the year he led him to the playoffs. He was Pro Bowl. And again, these newer cards are just, and again, when I say newer, I haven't collected football cards. Oh, God. Let's see. This is 1998. Had a hell of a year. 20 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Percentage is still, he was never a big, he was about a 50% completion kind of guy. Good leader, though, in my opinion. So that's cool. Patriot Doug Flutie. Now, there is another, oh, shoot, what was it called? There's a better one from 88 that I like. I'm going to possibly pick up. This is Topps. I try to collect Topps mostly. I was very psyched to get this one. I just was very psyched to get this one. A couple of games he played with the Bears. I have Flutie Flakes Mark Jones. I really do. And I was going to show them, but they're in the other room. I forgot to bring them in because I wanted to do a montage. I'm going to put these the cards around the Flutie Flakes. So I'm still looking to get the Canadian League cards. The problem, Cutter Historical, if you're still here, you might help me. What's a legitimate, because they don't have like Topps. It's, they're different companies. And I don't know what are legit cards, to be honest with you. Because some people make their own cards and they're beautiful. And I always look on the back, like for Topps. I want to see the Topps, see Topps. And I want to see the year. But I don't know. There's a nice set of 5 cards for Doug Flutie, and it went way down. 3 of them are Canadian. One's Boston College, and one's the Patriot card. I think it was Score card. I remembered, God, I want to say their Score. And I remember those cards. They're always like action cards, a lot different than in the day than Topps. I remember those cards. Yeah, I don't. Oh shoot, I thought I was using OBS. I was going to click on it again. I can't. We're not going through OBS. We're just streaming directly through YouTube. Uh, alternate history says, imagine those Flutie Flakes are pretty stale, Al. I would say so. They were so sweet. Oh my god. Like think of Frosted Flakes and multiply it by 10. That's how sweet they were. Bernard Strom Sports Replays. Doug Flutie's last man to drop kick an extra point. You are correct. Bill Belichick. It's the only game I believe he got in that year. JT Dutch. Flutie got a raw deal from the fans and some of the former players of the Bears. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mike Ditka said, I wouldn't have went out to get Doug Flutie if my other quarterbacks could play. Says a lot. Cutter Historical. Flutie Flakes went to help autistic people. Yes, because his son's autistic. Yep. As an autistic person myself, I love that. Absolutely. Cutter Historical, quick question. What, if you know, or if anyone knows, what are legitimate Canadian Football League cards? AKA, this is a Topps card. I just want to know. Who else do I like? Bob Gibson, 1968. A little rough on the edges. Don't care. Bob Gibson. ERA is unfreaking believable. How this man lost 9 games in 1968 with a 1.12 ERA. This is a Topps card. So if you're ever looking to buy a card off online, we'll just say eBay, you'd have to, yes, JT Dutch. So if you're looking for the 1968, say Bob Gibson, you have to look for the 1969 Topps cards. But most people, when they take a photo, they give you a photo of the front. And I'm sorry about the glare because they're in the card thingies, sleeves, or whatever the heck these things are called. And then they usually give you a photo of the back. And so I always make sure I have the right season. Bob Gibson. I was so psyched to get this card. You don't understand how happy I was. Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson. It's right up there with the 67 Yastrzemski card. Okay, let's put that here. Put these here. This is a freaking awesome card. This is probably the greatest baseball card. And I missed out on the other one that they had. And I should have bought it. But he who waits sometimes, opportunity is lost. Ted Williams. And this is a Topps card. And that's him in Korea. If you didn't know, he was a jet fighter pilot. Wingman to John Glenn, I do believe. This is an awesome freaking card. This is an awesome freaking card. Teddy Ball Game. Freaking the real John Wayne right here, baby. Ted Williams always said, he's playing me, right? Love Teddy Ball Game. They had another one where he was in Korea, where he's wearing his Marine cap and the sidearm. It's cool, but I can't find that one again. Mike Terranova says, I had that card. 68 Gibson. 69 Topps, 68 season. Cool. Sports Time Machine, our good friend, Mr. Utah Mike. I believe that they're called... Okay, I saw that in the back of the cards. O-Pee-Chee cards produced in Canada. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cool. So, then I said, I like to collect every 1975 Red Sox card. I did it. Well, don't have Don Ossie. For some reason, you can't find Don Ossie. So, and this was a real good deal because all these cards came at one price, and it was very reasonable because I went and I priced out certain player cards. to get Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Yastrzemski, and Fisk costed more than what I paid for this bundle of cards. Because sometimes you find reasonable people selling things as opposed to maniacs selling stuff on eBay. Also, if you buy anything off eBay, watch out for the shipping costs. Make sure you understand how much the shipping costs are, because you might say, oh, that's $3. And I'm exaggerating slightly, only slightly. And the shipping cost is $20. You pay attention to what the shipping cost is. So this is the team card. I always like team cards. So these are the 1976 Topps 1975 season. So this is the Red Sox. And what I did was I did a snippet of this. So I wanted to make sure I had all the cards. And the only one I am truly missing is Don Ossie. I believe I have everybody else. So the card set consists of, again, now it's tough to see with the glare, Don Ossie, Rick Burleson, Jim Burton, Bernie Carbo, which was, I'm going to show you the Carbo card. I'm showing you all the cards. It's very unique. I think it was a spring training game. Reggie Cleveland, Cecil Cooper, Denny Doyle, Dick Drago, Dwight Evans, Carlton Fisk, Doug Griffin, Daryl Johnson. Is it Darrell or Daryl? I think it's Daryl Johnson. I don't have Daryl Johnson. Okay, so I'm missing two. Daryl Johnson and Don Ossie. I do have Duran Johnson, or I don't have Duran, one or the other. Bill Lee, Fred Lynn. I don't have Andy Merchant. Okay, I'm missing three. Rick Miller, Bob Montgomery, Roger Moret, or Rogelio Moret, Rico Petrocelli, Dick Pohl, one of the dirtiest names in baseball, Jim Rice, Louis Tiant, God rest his soul, Jim Willoughby, Rick Wise, Carl Yastrzemski. Okay. This also came, he put it in with the set. This is really cool, because then I looked into this. In 1976, they did an all-time All-Stars, which had, like Babe Ruth and other people. I think Lou Gehrig, but they wanted a lot of money for that set. So that was kind of cool. I got this card thrown in with this set. That is really cool. Todd Beese's company called JOGO, Jogo, has Canadian Flutie cards. Thank you. JT Dutch. Ossie's in the rookie pitchers group card. Okay. JT Dutch. Darrell Johnson. Oh, that's the manager. Right? Duh. So I'm missing two cards. You're right. Thank you, JT Dutch. So you got Fisk. And these are really nice cards, too. I mean, again, they're not mint, and I don't care about that. So I will be looking for a Don Ossie, and I don't think I have Andy Merchant. Let's put these over here. Fisk. Monty, Bob Montgomery. And you can see, I mean, the backs are not bad either, Sorry. A lot of glare. Anyway. Yastrzemski. Again, the backs are not bad at all. I'm trying to figure out how to... Yeah. You see the camera on that. That sucks. Not actually. So anyway, I'll just show the fronts here. Cecil Cooper. We traded... Red Sox traded Cooper to Milwaukee to get the Boomer back. Boomer had a hell of a 77, but in hindsight, not the best trade ever, right? Yeah, JT Dutch says 76. Great set, very nice. This is, why did they, now this is a shad. You see, this is a weird, I don't know why they use this one for Denny Doyle. He's in the shadows. It's kind of a weird photo. I wouldn't have used that one. Yeah, Doug Griffin. The Rooster, Rick Burleson. Just trying to figure. So you seems like if you do it off to the side, there's not as much glare. I didn't think about that because they're in sleeves. Rico Petrocelli. Probably his last. I mean, the year wasn't great, really. He had a pretty good World Series. 76, I believe, was his last year at the Red Sox. I've been playing that offline using Replay Baseball. Not good in 76. Great card here. Very happy to get this card. Freddie Lynn, Rookie of the Year, MVP. One of the Gold Dust twins. The second Gold Dust twin. Jim Ed Rice. What might have been had he played in 75 in the World Series. Dwight Evans. I should put my glasses back on. I could read the chat. Good night, Alternate History. Thank you for stopping by. Sports Time Machine says Andy Merchant is on a quad card. So 4, right? With Ed Ott, Raleigh Stillman, and Jerry White. Card number 594. Thank you. So this is the Bernie Carbo card. And what's unique here to me is he's wearing a blue helmet. And in 75, now, again, I was a little kid. I'm not saying I watched those games. I do sort of remember the World Series. They were basically, look at this Patriot hat. That's what they basically wore. Except you'd be a B, right? Now, maybe they use this uniform once or twice. Maybe it was a spring training game. I don't know. It looks like if you see the people in the background, kind of like a spring training game. That's Bernie Carbo, one of the heroes of Game 6, hit the 3-run homer to tie the game. Fisk obviously hit the home run to win the game, and the Red Sox would lose in 7. Duran Johnson. El Tiante. I bless you. Louis Tiant. Rick Wise. Bernard Strom Sports Replays. Carbo's photo probably from a different year than... Yeah, you know what? That could be true too. So Bernard Strom replaces Carbo's photo probably from a different year than 75. I thought about that too. And that's probably more plausible, Bernard. Again, because they're wearing the blue helmets. I do know they had a hat. I would love to get it. A cap. It was blue. I'm trying to remember this now. Blue bill, red front, blue back. Interesting cap. I think that's what it was. You could find a photo, photos of players. I don't know if they ever played in those caps, but they had caps on. I've seen them. The Spaceman Bill Lee. Rogelio Moret. He would go catatonic at times. Poor guy. Dick Drago. Jim Willoughby. The Jims. Jim Burton. Reggie Cleveland. And one of the dirtiest names in baseball. Dick Pole. Sounds like a porn name. What's your porn name? Dick Pole. Trivia question, if you're Seinfeld fans. What was George Costanza's made-up porn name that he came up with? Let's see if there's any Seinfeld fans out there. So, I mean, that's what I've been collecting. Cutter Historical got it. Buck Naked. You are correct. Cutter Historical. All right. So, I mean, these are some cards. And I'd like to get a Larry Bird rookie card if possible. And I'd like to get the 85, 86 Larry Bird card if possible at a reasonable price. Sports Time Machine. The Aussie card is 597. Aussie. Jerry Cusick, maybe. Frank LaCourte. Mike Pazic. Let's look at that real quick. What number did you say? 597. Let's look at 597. Because they have the card numbers here. Yeah, 597. You're right. So he doesn't have a single card. So neither of those guys have single cards. Am I understanding that correctly? That's very interesting. I did not know that. All right, pretty cool. So that's it for what I've been collecting. It's kind of fun collecting stuff, but you can go down the rabbit hole with this stuff. I love all the cards I just got. I mean, everything means something to me. This is just wonderful. Bob Gibson. I like this Larry Bird card, but like I said, I love the uniqueness of this card. Indiana State. My Doug Flutie cards I'm ecstatic about. I got to pick up a Charger card, and then I'd have one with each team. Oops, fumbled Tom Brady. 2007 Tom Brady. Love this card too. But I have to say, my favorite card is Ted Williams in his fighter pilot outfit when he was in Korea. That's pretty cool. Get Kim Jong-il or whatever that fuck his name is to sign it, right? It's a joke, people. It's a joke. So that is pretty cool. Let's put those over here. What's going on? I've been playing, and we're going to end this pretty soon. Legends Sports Universe is here. Hope all is well. Same thing, Legends. I was watching you a bit. Was it today? Or was it yesterday? Could have been last night. I don't remember. But don't get old. It wouldn't let me go in your chat. It let me like the video. It wouldn't let me go in your chat. Just strange. It's happened to 3 people. Legends Sports Universe, Mike Terranova, Psalm 76, and someone else who they might actually ban me, which is kind of funny because I'm like, whatever. People are assholes. Trying to be nice to people and fuck them. So I've been playing. Okay, so I picked up from Dave Cook, Action PC Football. I picked up the historical 2024. Wow, that's tight, huh? Puts a rim in my head. And it came with 1959, 1973, and 1986. And they were peak seasons. And what that means, so like the 73 Patriots, Jim Plunkett's on the team. But it takes his peak season in his career, I guess, or maybe in the 70s, was 1970. They used the 1977 season. I have to look it up. So I'm at 1977, I believe it was with the 49ers. So that's how they make these teams. So like Reggie Rucker, his peak season, I think was still with the Patriots. It could have been with the Cleveland Browns. But it's a really interesting concept. So you're playing with the players, but it's their peak season, so it's kind of fun. So I've been fooling around with that. I've been playing the best of the 70s. Here's if anyone who enjoys the Dave Cook games, and they're fabulous. I enjoy them all. I wish he would add a soccer game. I really do. I think I think Action PC Games have to add a game. He doesn't want. We approached him, or I approached him with we wanted him to do something with Glory Days boxing. He wasn't interested. We approached a couple other people. I did on behalf of Anthony. And I'm going to approach a couple other people, like to get that on PC at some point. That would be cool. It's such a great game, Glory Days Boxing. But I've been playing Dave Cook Action PC games. They do a lot of best of, like fun little season files, right? Action PC Pro Wrestling. That'd be fun. I like wrestling games. I've been enjoying the oh shit, what the hell is that? Pro Wrestling Superstar version 2. It's fun. The only thing I would change. I'll finish this point and then I'll go back to Dave Cook. The only thing I do with the Pro Wrestling Pro Wrestling 2 or Superstar 2. Sometimes the logic's there. Don't get me wrong, but it's like in the wrong order. Like the bigger move comes first, and then the guy. I guess you could say the guy comes back, but if you got hit with that big body slam and it's like a point total of so say the body slam's worth 9 points, 10 points, and the guy comes back. I guess he could come back with a 2-point punch or something. I guess I would have liked a 2-point punch first, right, and then the guy, the slam. But yeah, but that's a fun game. But I think when Dave Cook does the best of stuff, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. When I play those, I play it offline. I play normally I don't play it. I play like one team and I play offense and defense. But when you do the best of teams, I kind of want to play so what I've been doing is I play every game so far. And I just play the offense. I let the PC play the defense. I've had a lot of fun with that. But I wish when they do the best of, I like seeing like the different Cowboy teams and the different Steeler teams, but there's too many. I think, and I can do my own best of because I have all the 70s. I can say this is the best Patriot team I want to use, and I can make it. But the thing is, the one thing I find difficult when you make your own, say, season file for football, for Action PC football, and it could be me, could be user error, creating a schedule is a pain in the ass. I don't know why. But for me, it's a pain in the ass. I haven't tried it in a long time, so maybe they made it easier. With the historical file, what I want to do is I'm going to do the North American Football League, and people have done stuff like this. And I want to take that file. So you'd use like Canadian teams. The thing is, you have to type in all the stuff, and I have to see if I'm this ambitious. In my mind, this is what I want to do. I want to take the Canadian football team names. I want to take like the USFL football team names, the World Football League team names. And you kind of make, because what's the league now? 32 teams. So I was thinking like I could make 32. I think that's really ambitious. I might not go this far. I might not do it at all, but it's in my mind. And just do a draft, But I have to do the draft a certain way that they don't take all modern quarterbacks. Because I've done it. I redid the World Football League teams. And they took all modern quarterbacks because they have the better stats, So I have to figure that out. Again, the drafting thing, it could be user error. It could be me. There should be an easier way to set up how you want your draft to go. Instead of drafting for each team, which takes a long time. But it's fun to look at all the players. So that's part of the thing. But I wish when he does a best of, and they've kind of done it, I don't need 3-4 Steeler teams, 3 Cowboy teams, 4 Cowboy. But I mean, I understand they were the better teams in the 70s, but it's fun. So what I do there is I've been playing that. I play as both offenses. Been continuing my 1970 season. The Mets 9.5 up on Pittsburgh. We're mid-August. Red Sox. The Red Sox have a great record, but the Orioles are just running away with that American League East. I think we're 10.5 back now, and we're 20. I think we're about 20 games over 500, and we're 10.5 back. Pitching. What's fun when you start playing these seasons, and what I do is I'll manipulate the lineup. Most of the time I'll go with the people who played, but I might change the batting order. And it brings a lot of success to some teams. You sit there. Again, we have hindsight of what happened in math. It's math, but it's fun. But yeah, I think the Mets might be in a rematch with the Orioles in 1970. Pittsburgh got within 6 games at one point, and then we got a nice win streak again. Thing with the Red Sox, when their third baseman went down, or when their shortstop Alvaro went down, it kind of messed up everything. Because now you have to move. Petrocelli went back to play short in real life. And then they picked up Kennedy from the Brewers, John Kennedy, who actually hits right-handed pitching pretty good. And I thought they should have used him more. I normally, like I say, I go with the lineup they put out there, or the players, the 9, and I finagle the batting order the way I want. I do that with the Mets also. Once in a while, I'll put a different guy in off the bench that I want to play because I want to see if I can win more games. And again, it's for fun. Been playing that. Been playing a lot of Title Bout 2 on the PC. Having a lot of fun with that. Another fun game. Wish they would tweak that a little bit. But I'd like to see. I think Action PC Sports could do a fun soccer game. I have a couple of soccer games and they're fun, but I always like more games. I'll be honest with you, I like card and dice the best now, but I just, by the time I can do something, I don't feel like setting it up. I have so many things I want to do in my head, and life gets in the way, life gets in the way, and that's more important. Let's go back to the chat real quick. Legend Sports Universe. I haven't played text wrestling since TEW way back when. No, the Pro Wrestling Superstar, and I believe that's what it's called. And I can't lower this. Can I lower this? I think I can. Hold on a second. Pro Wrestling Superstar 2.0. I am correct. Okay. Let's go back here. Different. We're streaming directly from YouTube. I think the picture quality is pretty good, but I can't do like I do. StreamYard went way up on their prices. Uncle Dave Gardner did a quick little video on that, and they were using like the Pro version. They're nuts with what they went up with. And I totally agree with Dave Gardner when he got rid of it. I had just gotten rid of mine, and I do the version just below it. They went from $25, or was it 20 or 25? I can't remember. They want you to pay $45. I'm not paying $45 a month. I hardly use it. So if we do things like chats with Al anymore, we'll do stuff like this. And there's a couple other softwares I'm looking at. I might touch base with Dave Gardner, see what he's using. So you can, if someone wants to come on, or you can share the screens and stuff like that. And you can do that stuff through OBS too. I used to do it that way, but it's cumbersome, So, but that's what I've been playing. I have the 76 APA football season. I have not touched it yet. I did pick up 1982, but I got that through Chris's APA cards, Chris, and I just bought the playoff teams. And so far, Miami beat the Patriots. It was close. It was basically almost like the real game, not as high of a score. Patriots were in it until the early fourth quarter, and then late third quarter, and then the Dolphins just overcame them. You know what I'm saying? Patriots never had the lead. I had a really fun game. Green Bay and St. Louis. They handled them. Was it Green Bay, St. Louis? I think it was. They handled them pretty easy. My game was back and forth. St. Louis actually could have won the game, and O.J. Anderson fumbled the ball, giving Green Bay an opportunity. And I believe we hit Lofton with like 2 more ticks on the way I play it. Every play is a tick. I don't do half ticks because it takes long enough anyway. And it's a fun game. I like APA football. And he hit. It was a touchdown, okay, with a fumble. But I believe I've interpreted the rules correctly. The fumble, he's already in the end zone, so there's no fumble. So it was a touchdown. It was a wild thing. It was pretty fun. And I played, what was the other playoff game? Cincinnati beat somebody. I can't remember who they played now. But I played that. So I've been playing. That was a while ago. I've been playing that. I picked up another beautiful set. They're down cellar. APA Championship team set. 1953 NFL, 1960 NFL championship teams. There are 5 seasons, 10 teams. 63, 64, 59, not 58, but 59. 66, I think. I think it was 66. I haven't had a chance to touch those yet. So I'm trying to play, when it comes to card and dice, the stuff I have. I played some, I tell you, it's a fun game. I honestly think it's the best play game for the ones I've played is the golf. I played Nicholas and Palmer again. This time Nicholas beat him, so they're 1 apiece because way back when I played on the channel, when I was probably playing the game slightly wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm playing it pretty correct now. I was thinking about finishing up on the channel my all-time greats. We're almost done with that, actually. And whether I finish it on the channel or not, I'm going to finish that. The golf. I think the golf game's fabulous. It's pretty easy to me to understand. Tennis is really fun. I like playing baseball, but a lot of nooks and crannies. And when you don't play it all the time, I pulled it out. I start to set it up, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to play Strat, which I did. I cannot win with my 1967 Red Sox. They don't beat any good teams. Lonborg gets hammered all the time. But it's fun. What I love about APA, and I just play APA Basic. There are times when I think about playing the APA Master game, but if I want to do that, I'll play Strat. I'll play the advanced. And again, I play it my way. I sprinkle the rules the way I want it. So, but I do like APA baseball. It's a quick setup. I don't know how that formula works right, but by God, it works right. All right, let's get to the chat for a little bit, and then let's call it a stream. We're going to stop at 11, and it's 10:45 now. What have you guys been playing? What have you guys been doing? New games. I know Legend Sports Universe is doing his football. He does a marvelous job. He uses Madden. And he makes all those players, which is incredible to me. So, what's going on? What are you playing? Mike Terranova has been doing a lot of Stratomatic baseball, card and dice. The Cubs, the Bears. How you doing? Sorry, I missed you there. Hope all is well with the Cubs, the Bears. I've been playing zombies too. I know you guys love when I play zombies. Download a couple of fun zombie maps. I have to get my nephews to play with me there. They have a couple of Oval Office maps. Those are always fun. And a couple of Halloween maps are fun. Arnold Hunter says, I just picked up Solitaire Pro Football. How are you enjoying that? That's the card flipping. Dave Gardner was playing like a quick play, drive-by-drive one. What was it called? Can't remember. I know Dave Gardner. I think it's a newer game he's playing. It might have been out there already, but I mean, I think it's new to him. Drive-by-drive football, is that it? So how are you liking Solitaire Pro Football? I think there's a card flipper helper too, I think. If I remember, I think Dave Gardner's shown that off on his channel. Yeah. There've been a lot of sales on for Action PC games. So if you have Action PC games, make sure you get on their mailing list and check them out. The basketball and hockey games are on sale. Arnold Hunter says it's a fun game. Cool. So we're just going to go a little bit longer, not much longer. Just want to say hello to everybody. How's everyone's projects going? Michael Terranova, SOM 76. I just bought Payoff Pitch a couple of weeks ago. I had an open box video last week. Cool. Payoff Pitch, I have it back there. Fun game. I kind of mess up some of the running things. That's why I don't stream that. The beauty about just playing a game and not streaming it is you can stop. Did I do that right? And flip through the stuff. Again, I really do like History Maker Baseball, but there's so many nooks and crannies. And when you don't play it all the time, and like I said, I had pulled it out. So I want to play some History Maker Baseball. And I just felt like playing card and dice baseball. I didn't want to play APA because I've been playing some APA. I said, I want to play something different. And I ended up playing Strat. Because Strat, they're all good games. You know, I always say, play the games you like. It doesn't matter what someone thinks. Play the games you like. Carter Historical, like I said earlier, ended my OOTP Legends League baseball season and now transitioning to PC Replay Baseball. 6 days a week, 93 tournament coming up this weekend. Time travel tennis and title bout boxing. Oh, I played a little time travel tennis myself. Such a fun game. It took me a while to remember how to just play one player. But yeah, fun game. Cutter Historical plus major legend seasons for the 2nd and 10 for NFL and Canadian and college football. I'm sorry. I played a little bit. I still have to learn it because I really do like Canadian football. I picked up Cold Snap. I played a little bit about it. I think I might have to play that on the channel like I did with the soccer game so I can Cold Snap's pretty easy to understand, but I feel like I'm doing some stuff wrong. So I still haven't played I got Risk Zombies. I have Axis and Allies Zombies. I have Axis and Allies 1940. Axis and Allies Pacific 1940. Where's the other one? Oh, I did play Axis and Allies 1940. I played that last year. Had it set up on the porch. It's tough to keep stuff set up now. Little Wyatt James. What's that? That's okay. Yeah, the tennis game's fun. Time travel tennis is fun. The way that game plays, it's beautiful. You can download the player photos. That's already set up, off of the sports replay site. I think that's where I got the photos, and there's a lot of photos. But that's a really fun game. Oh, I played some of the horse racing games I have. Which the one I have to ask. Again, I'll lower this for a second. Top of the Stretch. I like the way it plays. But, and I have the other one also from ASG Games, which I think is sort of like APA horse racing. Top of the Stretch, it always does the replay. I want to do it when I'm like watching the replay. I already know who wins. And top of the stretch, I got to go back. Uncle Ron Juckett did a beautiful tutorial on that, and I got to go back and find it. I don't know how many, maybe it was a year and a half, 2 years ago, where you can do it, but it's not, you don't sim the race first. You kind of watch it out. And the other one, oh God, what's the other one? It looks like Appa. I can't think of the name. And when I hover over the shortcut, let's just click on it. What the hell? You can't see it anyway. The Thoroughbred Racing game. This is like Appa. Okay, close. You can hear the horses galloping, I would assume. All right, well, that one's like Appa. I like that one. The only thing I wish they could make, you can't make this the board bigger. You have this huge, not screen, but I mean area. You should be able to make the board bigger. You can't, and that's but it's a cool game. Usually, I just let the computer rolls the dice, and I just let the auto jockey go. And I always, I like to play with all the great horses. Though I did start redoing the 70, was it 77? Affirm and Alley Dard. But I don't know if they have all the races set up right. So, if you've not seen the Affirm and Alley Dard races, the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont, you can see them all on YouTube. You can actually see all their races throughout their history. They're incredible. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great stuff, to be honest with you. All righty then. Well, I like to thank Cutter Historical, Mike Terranova, SOM76. Please check out and subscribe to these channels. Arnold Hunter, Sports Time Machine. Check out his channel and subscribe. Legend Sports Universe. Check out his channel and subscribe. Bernard Strom Sports Replays. Check out his channel and subscribe. Alternate History was here earlier. Thank you very much for stopping by. JT Dutch, thank you. Todd B, thank you. And again, we're not using OBS. That's why you don't see on the bottom of the screen the questions coming up, because OBS jacked up their prices to a ridiculous amount, and I canceled my subscription because I didn't mind doing it at the amount I was doing it for. But when you practically double what you're paying, they can go themselves. Mark Jones was here. Jim L. Uncle Dave Gardner, David Selinsky, RJL Network, our good friend Rob, Aaron Reed, Brock Riblet, and Pesky Paul. So I'd like to thank you all. Just a quick little chat. Shared some of my things I've been collecting. It's a really cool card. I think this is my favorite right now. And stay safe, be smart, take care, God bless. Thank you very much. Love you all. Bye-bye. Peace.